Hi, dear students. My name is Lori, and today we are gonna learn together the passive voice. So I would like to start this topic with a quickly video, like a short video, an introductory video about the passive voice. So let me just go ahead. I have the video here. Let's just play the video. English lesson. Three. All right, perfect. How you guys are doing? All good? All right, so it's time to, dive a little more about what he was explaining about the passive voice. So the passive voice is used when we want to emphasize the action that in this case is the verb and the object of a sentence instead of the subject. So this means that the subject is less important than the action itself or that we don't know who or what the subject is. So as you can see, dear students, it's really important that to highlight, like when it comes to the passive voice, we use it to show interest in the person or object that experience an action rather than the person of the object. So it's really also important as well to keep in mind that we use the passive voice sometimes because we don't know who was the person or who was the person who was doing that action, right? So let's take a look into forming the passive voice. So as he was explaining, the passive voice is not a verb tense in English, and each tense has its own passive voice, which is created using a form of the auxiliary verb to be, in this case, and the past participle. So let's take a look into those verbal times. So first, we have the present simple. So the verb to be and then the verb in past participle, right? So we have this example here with active voice, right? So the workers made the t-shirts, right? And the passive is t-shirts are made by the workers. So as you can see, we are emphasizing in this case in the object rather than the subject, right? Good, good, good. Now let's take a look to present continuous. So we have active. I am reading a book. And passive. The book is being read by me. So as you can see, we have here the verb to be, and then we have been, and we have then the verb in past participle, right? Any question? All good? Perfect. So now we have the past simple. We have inactive. We have the dog chased the cat. And in passive, we have the cat was chased by the dog. So in this case, we have to be verb, but we have in past, right? That in this case is was and were, plus the verb in past participle, right? Okay, good. Future. Now we have future. So Laura will clean the house next week, right? And passive, how will be? The house will be cleaned next week by her. And as you can see, the way that we compose this sentence is will be, right? Plus the auxiliary verb is will be, right? Plus cleaned. In this case, the verb in past participle, right? All good? Now we have our present perfect, right? So the technicians have repaired the computers, right? And then in passive we have the computers have been repaired by the technicians, right? So same here. We have present perfect auxiliary that is has or have. Then we have the past participle of verb to be, been. And finally, we will have the verb in past participle again, that in this case is repair, right? Good. Good. So if you don't have any questions, I think it's time to practice, right? Good. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to we are going to go with our next activity, that it will be this passive voice questionnaire, or well, in this case, quiz show, we can call it. So we are going to practice, we are going to find some sentences, and then we are going to choose what was the right correct form of the passive voice, right? Good. So let's start here. Perfect. So we have the first question. The first sentence. Somebody has cleaned the room. So what you guys think? What will be the answer here? Somebody has cleaned the room. All right, let's take a look. So the room has been cleaned. So if you got that one. You got that right. So they have postponed the meeting. So we have the meeting has postponed, or the meeting has been postponed. Remember, past perfect, right? So if you got the P, you got it right. Good. Let's go with the next one. So somebody is using the computer at the moment. So first option, we have the computer is being used at the moment, right? And then we have the computer is used at the moment. So which form of the verb we have here? Remember, present continuous, right? So the computer is being used at the moment. Good. If you had that was the right one. So next one, I didn't realize that somebody was recording our conversation. So we have, I didn't realize our conversation was recorded. Or I didn't realize our conversation was being recorded. So what you guys think? The past continuous, right? Good. Amazing. Let's go with the next one. So when we got to the stadium, we found that they had canceled the game. So first one, we found that the game had canceled. We found that the game had been canceled. So past perfect, right? Good. Now let's move forward. So they are building a new ring road around the city. Now let's take a look to our answer here, because this one is kind of tricky, right? So a new ring road is being built around the city, or a new ring road is built around the city. So what you guys think? Give it a sec. Good. So present continues, right? A new ring road is being built around the city. Good. Now, last one but not least, they had built a new hospital near the airport. So a new hospital have been built near the airport, or a new hospital has been built near the airport. So what it will be? There you go. It will be present perfect, right? But remember, why we use this instead of this? Because remember, we are talking about a place in this case, that is the hospital. So that's why we use has, right? Good. Good, good, good. So class for you, you did it really amazing. So it's time to move forward with our next activity, all right? So it's time to practice in our own, right? So I have this Jamboard here. Let me just go ahead and find it. All right, good. So we are gonna go with this Jamboard activity in the Jamboard tool. So basically, you will go to this link that I'm gonna share with you in a couple of seconds. You will need to choose a sentence, right? We are seeing that these sentences are written in, we're reading in active voice, right? So what we will need to do is convert these sentences into passive voice, right? That's what we are gonna do, right? So we have here an example. I will let you know how to use Jamboard as well, in case that some of you haven't had the opportunity to go with this. So the hunter killed the lion, right? So what do we have here? What is the passive voice? The lion was killed by the hunter, right? Past simple. Good. So that's what we are gonna do. So you will need to go ahead here where it says nota adhesiva. You will choose one of these options, like for example, someone has cleaned the window. So you will go here, type your sentence, you will save it, right? And put it on the top of that one. So I'm gonna be sure that what was the sentence that you chose, right? That's what we are gonna do. So this is our last activity, and it's for you to practice how to convert, and go ahead and practice your reading process, your writing process, right? For you to practice the passive voice, right? We are gonna practice writing here. All right. So with that being said, students, I would like to say that you did really great with this activity. It was a pleasure to me to help you with this, and hopefully you learn a lot about passive voice and you can go ahead and start use it on your daily basis. Thank you so much. Bye.